Hi everyone, welcome to Sue's Day. I'm Sue Ann Jafarian of the Novel RV. Today I want to talk to you about a topic I have promised you for a while, and that is depression on the road. But it's not just about depression, it's about your expectations when you come on the road, when you take to a life on the road, no matter what kind of vehicle you're in. Everyone has expectations, and I've come across a lot of people who I think have, unrealistic expectations. You see, whatever baggage you had when you were living in sticks and bricks, that baggage is coming with you on the road. It's baggage. You're not going to get rid of it overnight. You have to learn to deal with it. You have to learn to work with it and work through it. And you bring into the van or the RV, whatever you're living with, a trailer, whatever, all these things from your old life. You bring in clothes, you bring in pots and pans, books maybe, all kinds of things, your favorite foods. You bring that all into the van, and that's well and good, but you're also bringing in whatever problems and issues you had before you took to life on the road. Van life or nomadic life is not a handful of magic beans. All your problems are not going to go away just because you no longer live in sticks and bricks. If you are given to depression, you're bringing that depression with you. And what's more, it might even be worse, because with life on the road, you often isolate yourself from other people, which I'm kind of a loner, but I still need to be around my friends and other people. So sometimes it can be much worse on the road if you're not careful and don't recognize it. In my 20s and 30s and very early 40s, I suffered a great deal from depression. I don't anymore. I have mild bouts of it. I was never on meds for it, but what I did learn in my 40s was how to recognize what triggers it. I learned how to recognize when it was coming, when I was about to circle the rabbit hole. And more importantly, I learned how to shake myself out of it, how to catch myself before I fell and recover the joy of my life. So I had to learn that, and I learned that long before I came to a nomadic life. I'm not saying if you suffer from depression, you shouldn't be out here. I'm just saying that if you do suffer from depression, learn to deal with it before you take to a nomadic life, or you might miss the joy of this life, and it might cause deeper depression. And it's the same with other problems you might have. Whatever personality issues you have, or whatever problems you have when you're living in sticks and bricks, you are bringing on the road with you. So remember that. It's not something you shake off the minute you drive down the road. You bring your problems with you, and you must bring with you the solutions and the desire to work through them. So, yeah, this isn't exactly an upbeat, happy topic, but we have a great view, don't we? I'm currently in Kentucky on Lake Barkley at the Canal Campground in the Land Between the Lakes recreational area. One of the things that helps me shake out of the doldrums is being in a campground like this. If I spend too much time going from parking lot to parking lot, I start feeling really down and drab. Not always, but it can be exhausting doing that. It's actually called travel fatigue. And if I get off the road for a while at a beautiful campground, I can bounce back out of it. So I have found that for me, a balanced life is one that balances travel and staying put in campgrounds. So I'm going to be here for about 9 days. And the next time you see a video, I will still be here, but about to leave shortly after. So I hope you take what I said to heart if you're planning a life on the road. If you want to be a nomad, please remember, you don't become a new person the minute you drive that first mile. You are the same person you were back in your sticks and bricks home, whether it was a home or an apartment. You are the same person. And you have to learn out here to be comfortable with yourself and secure in your own skin. And as I said, if you do have demons or even, I don't know, shadows that follow you, learn to recognize them and learn to deal with them. And you will have a much happier life as a nomad. So I will see you all next Tuesday. You take care.